show quick. I'm on my creeper. Show the location of this part. We're having ignore all the rusting. Alright, so it is up in there. And I'm about to give you a better view. But I just wanted you guys to see what side of the truck I'm on, which is the driver's side, behind the driver's side rear passenger wheel. And then I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna go in, and there goes the part right there. Okay, so here's the new part. It was extremely cheap. I purchased it off eBay. I hope that the fact that it's cheap doesn't mean that it's good. So a good part. So we'll see. So maybe I'll twist it like this and then pull it out, put this one in and twist it back up like that, because it sits up in the engine like this, or up in the vehicle like this. And you can see again, I'm on the passenger side. So let's see real quick. All right, I am up under the vehicle, and I have pulled off. Let me find your view. I've pulled off this hose. I'm back up under the vehicle. I've pulled off this hose, and I've actually already pulled off the part. I was able to pull it. This little hose right here gets in the way a little bit. Let me see. Not sure what it's connected to. This hose here gets in the way a little bit of it coming out, but it's kind of malleable. You can move it around a little bit. See, I still have the electrical components still connected. So let me see if I can just push it back up and around, bring it under here. There we go. There she goes. All right, so there she goes. Now I'm going to try to pinch hard enough to get this off with one hand. I don't know if I can do that. Alright, I couldn't do it with one hand, but it was just pointless to do it with one hand. Because if you use two hands, God gave you two hands, use both of them, it pops right off. So super simple. So just to show you where my arm is, I'm going up to the left of this rear spring, and that's the tire right there. I got my elbow just leaning against the tire. Alright, so I'm just going up in there. Just got my hand in there and my arm. And so that's where I'm at. So yeah. So yeah, and you can pull your other hand right up under here. You know, boom. Put your other arm up under there, grab the other end of the connector, pop it off. It's super simple. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Let me see. It has an O-ring on it. Yes, the O-ring came out. So now I'm going to put the new one in. Okay. Got a can of knocker loose here, and I just sprayed it with. It was the closest lubricant, or closest thing I had other than spit, to just lube this up a little bit so it can slide in easily, hopefully. So should be able to connect this with one hand. There goes the connector right there, just hanging free. And put my arm back around here where it was before. I know these parts are horrible. I know. Guess the car came from up north or something. It's a lot of oxidation. Alright, let's see. Yeah, if I got it. Let's got the steels. Alright, there we go. Boom. That's on there. One hand. Nice and easy. Now, to just slide this piece back into the back of the charcoal canister from which it came. Honestly, the whole thing only took me probably 4 minutes since I stopped the camera last. And honestly, that's just because your hand gets a little fatigued being up in this position. So I pushed it back in and I twisted it back up this way. So I twisted to get it out. I twisted it down this way, then wiggled it out. Just wiggled it back and forth and it came out. And then, as you saw in the video, I pulled it down past this hose and it was freely hanging. But to put it back in, I put the clip back on and kind of reversed that. I put it in upside down. And then this hose fights you, but it's not horrible. It's not the end of the world. So just, you know, let it give us a little bit of resistance, because you don't want to have to take that off if you don't have to. And so then you just wiggle it back in and push it back in and make sure it's in there good. Where did I have this camera? Okay, much better. Make sure it's in there good. And so I'm gonna do that on camera since I have this here. yes, it's seated properly. And like I said, it's going in there. Making sure it's pushed in there. Alright, I got the clips on, and like I said, I pushed it back down and this way to take it out. Then I put it back in and pushed it back up and twisted it this way. So yeah, so now I'm gonna pop this bad boy back on, which just slides on. Wiggle that on. Boom. And alright, that is done. Nice and pretty.